Hey guys, welcome back. This is a fun day. So today we are celebrating Jackie from Craft IQ, from YouTube fame. She has a hop going today to celebrate her 1,000 subbies milestone on YouTube, and that is awesome. So what we are doing, I think, we are going ahead and scrap lifting a layout that caught our eye. And this was the latest one, as of my filming anyway, so it would have been 2 days ago, yeah, okay, early January, that I saw of hers, and I'm like, awesome, love it. It looks like she has some torn mixed media something, kind of a plain-ish background. It looks like it's from a case of the Blas, but she's got a 4-square grid going on. Nice little title, whimsical bits, an adorable photo of a little guy up here. Oops, somebody liked my photo, sorry. And it's just cute, 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 cute. Now, if you guys have been following along a little bit, depending, I don't know, my videos are a little out of sequence. I'm on this little mission to use up DT goodies. And it's because they're beautiful. I mean, they are awesome page kits. I've got page kits. I've got large kits. I have bits and pieces of all of these good things. So, and I have my little rule is whichever DT stuff I go to grab, like I'm meaning like Kit Club DT stuff, I have to just grab the next kit and run with it. So it's been kind of fun because it's taking a lot of decisions right off the board for me. So this one is a page kit by Merity from April 2021. And no, I know that's not like it's so old, but hey, that's where I am with it. Now we've got this great Jen Hadfield Patio Parted Painted Beetles, and I love it. It has nothing to do with the photos I'm going to do, but I love it. Ooh, we've got a cute little strip there, so that's really cute. This piece right here is also Patio Party. Guys, this is gorgeous. So hard. Like the branding strip, it has that nice little aquabat. It's called Shady Spot. Oh, how awesome is that? And this one's called Our Weddings. It's 4x4 journaling cards from Echo Park. So this would make a lot more sense for what I'm doing. I have to now consider this because of the photos. I'll show you. Anywho, we've got 4x4 pieces, and we also have little bits and all of that. So it's kind of cool considering, oh, and this was a 12x12, but one of the layouts I just did needed some white cardstock. And instead of me going, this is so weird, instead of me going into my cardstock stash for that, I'm just going to like the kits because I have this whole like trying to use the kits thing. That's what that is. Okay, but look at this. We have all of these chipboard frames in here, and that's why I was like, oh my gosh, I have frames in the next one, and I have frames in Jackie's layout that I'm going to scrap lift. So I have all these frames. I have happiness. Happiness is right there. And I also have Freckle Fawn. I think, yeah, I have them all. Look at all of these great little wordy bits. So this is the page kit. Great. Oh, and here are the pictures. I have 2 different film strips, and I was reminded of using these because Scrappy Adam just had some on a video. We're at a wedding. Oh, got the date right there, October 9th, 2021. And this is my husband and I. Very cool. And then my husband and I, my son, and his girlfriend. So very like blingy, weddingy, etc. It goes really great with that wood grain. So I think the wood grain will be my background. Great. Let's just jump right in and do that. I don't have like cardstock or anything that would work for my background because, you know, I cut it up. All right, so then the next piece, if we are following along, has to be one of these. And I did say that that would make a lot of sense, but I like wood grain and I want to use it. So I like these buggies. The buggies have nothing to do with it, guys. I know they don't. Maybe what we should do is pick out the frames and then see which ones Like, do they want to be on this? I'm sure they want to be on that to show up, but I don't know. I like the buggies. All right, so we have documented. This might be the better one. Live colorfully. Oh, and then these are big ones. Okay. So we could do something kind of like that. Ooh. Now it's hurting my eyes a little bit. Is that a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Let's see if I put it here. Now it calms down. But the reason I like the black, here, I'm going to go like this. The reason I like the black is because most of us are, yeah, we're all wearing black. So there you go. My son has a tan suit on, so. All right. And actually, the dress that I was wearing looks a lot like this print. It's actually floral, but, you know, you can't tell from here. All right, so I have that. Now, Jackie's bits are torn, and it looks like tissue paper. Hers is very cool, but hey, we got to do what we got to do here. So I'm going to tear this up, and let's see. Load it up. This is very technical, my tearing skills. There we go. Let's see, yeah, like this. Oh, this one's got a lot more white. I might have to get some of that off. All right. Do we want it like that? Do we need it? You know what? Where I thought it had too much white, let's just re-tear it. Sorry, I just bumped my tripod. There we go. Took care of that. Now we have the bits like she has. Awesome. Ooh, I see some good mixed media splatting she did too. So we'll come in with that. I want to get my little bits here kind of curled up a little bit. Such pretty paper too. The other side I love, but I don't ever hold on to paper for that perfect photo, the perfect layout, the perfect whatever. Because, you know, collections keep getting designed. Something will be perfect later or pretty darn close. And I do like that you can see a little bit of the other pattern peeking up too. Not a lot, just a little zhuzh. Okay, so we have that. The cool thing is it's so imperfect, it doesn't have to be on there just so. Now, and guys, I know I sound a little iffy. Just got Invisalign. I'm a hot mess. I am. All right, so I'm not going to worry about these going on perfectly because quite frankly, my photos are going to be resting on top of them like, you know, somewhere. Probably right there so we can see all the wordy bits. So the next thing I want to do, because of my hot mess, is I could either use white, which I do have in this kit, which might work, although this does look, oh, it's about the same. I probably should use the white, or do, because the polka dots on polka dots are, I don't know. I don't know, because I got to fill in the frames. You know what I also should do, since I've been like just zipping along with all this? These maybe should be a shaker pocket. One of them should be a shaker pocket. And let me go look for some sequins from Not Just for Boys so I can keep going with the using up stuff from this company. I'll be right back. All right, so check-in. I went ahead and just backed all of my frames with the white cardstock that came in my little page kit. And let's see, Jackie's are looking pretty squared up. Now this frame on the bottom has a wonkiness to it. You know, that's part of it. So I think I'm going to start by lining this one up and then doing the other ones kind of around it. That's going to hang off my black and white mat. That's perfectly fine. This is not a big deal. And I think, which part of it's supposed to be across? Okay. So kind of like that, you guys think? All right, I'm gonna do that and press it down. Then the other two I can just kind of build right around it. Do I have adhesive? Oh, I do. Look at that. Would y'all look at it? And I have to see if I can use my cut file that came with it. This cardstock cut that says happiness is. We'll see. I'm gonna get the elements I already have on, and then we'll go from there. So this one can go about right there. Right there, right there, right there, right there. There we go. Oh, and I found this gorgeous sequin mix, by the way, from Not Just for Boys that I thought went pretty darn nicely. So I'm going to bring that in a minute, and I'm not going to shaker pocket it. I decided I'm going to do kind of like this fake shaker pocket thing I do at times. I'll show you in a minute. Okay, I have that. Then I went ahead and matted my photo. I double matted them in this paper, just the white with the pink polka dot and the buggies, and then opposite day, just so they look slightly different. Now, I'll put my photos like, oh, I bent that one up, like that, because I have a bunch of blank space there, and then we will have the date and all of that showing right there, and then there's no wordy bits, so we'll do that. And then we get to do the decorating bits. We can figure out where things can go. Now that frame's already wonky, so I feel okay about this piece going on the wonky angle. And I think this one will go nice and straight. But I'm gonna have to bring my T-square ruler in to do that. That goes missing every minute. All right, so I am going to monkey around with this a little bit. Get all those little, oh, and I scuffed up the edges on my photo mats to kind of replicate the torn paper here. Oh, now we're seeing extra here. That's interesting. Okay. And I also have to remember I have all of these great wordy bits, and I have to see, if I use the happiness is, I'll have to do some ink blending with it or spray it or something. All right, let me get my thinking cap on. I'll be back in a minute. I was looking at that cut file, and by the way, this Nuvo, I went to spray it and I didn't really dig it. It got too saturated. This one's called Barrel Swirl. I'm gonna use it for my splatty bits. Very pretty. Got that from the a la carte section once upon a time. But I do have these. These are from Dear Lizzie snapshots, and they're foam. And that was, oh, and these are, you know, once again from Not Just for Boys, because that's what I'm trying to do, is kill off the DT goodies. So I think what I'm going to do is do Our Crew, because that is about perfect. I can get that there. That goes slightly under there. And then I saw the word our. Oh, and there's a star in there too, which would be cool to have this font somewhere else on this layout. So let's get that in. I mean, I've got acrylics. I have all kinds of goodies from my DT stuff. So I definitely want to get them used. So I'm going to get this Our Crew in here. Is that part of the U looks a little wonky? Okay, so we have Our Crew, good title. I'm going to use this star because I love doing that. And that will be perfect right there. Yay! Use something else. I use something else. Now I'm over here looking at stuff, just seeing what might work out of all these pretty things I have. But hold on. I did say I wanted to get some of the sequins in. So what I'm going to do, and my glue is getting a little bit low. Yes, it's actually a thing. It can get low. I'm going to create kind of like, you know how windows get a frost on the bottom? You know, if you live in the cold climates. You people in the desert and whatnot might not know what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to create a little frost line. This was October. It wasn't a frost line, blah, blah, blah. But it's a way to be able to use up sequins. I'm going to get those in. And then I can put sequins in other places on the page. Oh, I'm looking at these. These were one of the sequin mixes for International Scrapbooking Day from last year, because they have little tiny silver scissors in them. I'll show you in 1 second. I'm just getting those on. Look, can you see the itty bitty little scissors. They were so cute. Okay. And now these are going to pool all over my page. So I'm going to try to get them on here. And I'll show you what I mean by having like this frost pane thing. Come on, extra sequins, fall off. And it's one of these effects that I like. And you can actually, see, and you can actually use up some sequins. It's awesome. All right, so I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to look for a few more goodies to put in. I did find Quality Time, Yay for Today, and these memories from my Freckle Fawn Wordy Bits. And that's the thing with the page kits that Meredy comes up with, that Meredy and Paula comes up with, I should say, is that you always end up with extra goodies. You do. So, I mean, you do your pages, you know, you get a couple pages out of them, and then you're like, oh wait, I can still do more. Kind of fun. So now that I have this, wondering if I can just nestle these in here, kind of pretty. And I want them slightly staggered. Okay, yes, I really, really like that. Cute. So I'm going to get them on. Then I'm going to just look at my stash and see what else works. I'll be back in a little bit. So I've done all my little shaker windows. I've got lots of fun sequins. Now I'm going to come into this set of thickers from Brave. Guys, what collection was that? It's super pretty. It's, oh, you guys know what I mean. Put another star there. I kind of like it on the mouse purse. Let's see where this one can go. Oh, we've got this little section down here too. Looks like it wants a little something. So that's kind of fun. So it's on two of the big elements. Awesome. Do we have one more black star? Awesome. Okay. So now I have puffy things. And I'm going to have those on a bit of a visual triangle. Like it right there. I'm going to see if I have any little tiny acrylic bits or anything that match this. And if not, I'm just going to hit it with some Nuvo and I'll show you the finished project. Okay, guys, I have my scrap lift that doesn't really look like Jackie's. That's okay. Finished up. I just wanted to get some splatty bits here and there because she also had them. Oh, hold on. I haven't opened this in a minute, so it's a little gloopy. And I do love how, oh, see, it has a big goopy bit. Hold on. I didn't shake it up very well. I love when this dries, you get the most beautiful shimmer. And I know it's supposed to, but it's so pretty. Which I don't know why I haven't been reaching for them recently. But hey, that's part of the reason why these stash bash events and all that we give ourselves are so great, because we remember what we have. I want to get a little bit in on that white. There we go. A little bit in over here. And that, my friends, is me done. Little bit. Okay, see how this is already drying right here? And you can see that, I mean, it gives just this great little mica shimmery happiness. But there is my scrap lift of Jackie's, which maybe hers was more of a starting off point. Not quite sure. But that is that. I will have links down below for other people who are hopping along, celebrating her and her milestone. All right, that's it for now, friends. Bye-bye.